Anastasia Elliot, and I'm here with Top Shelf Music Magazine with Ritt Momney.
What's up?
So, are you excited? Is this your first Shaky Knees Fest?
Yes, this is like my second big festival in general. Definitely my first Shaky Knees, but I'm loving it so far.
Nice.
It's so cool.
So you said you're most excited for after you're done?
Yeah, I'm it's gonna be awesome to perform, obviously, but it's like Modest Mouse, Phoebe Bridgers, and Strokes, right after that, 3 in a row. That's gonna be so fun.
Have you come to see other bands on Friday and Saturday, or is this your first day?
Yeah, I saw Mac DeMarco Friday. That was cool. That was amazing, actually. The sound was great.
The sound's been really good at this festival.
Saw Lunar Vacation yesterday.
They're awesome.
Cool. Yeah. But yeah, I've loved just hanging out. It's my first time actually being in Atlanta, as opposed to I was on tour and I went through Atlanta and got there at 9 p.m., played a show, woke up the next morning and left. So it's nice to be able to hang out.
Have you done anything fun while you've been here besides the festival?
Not really. But what more could you ask for, you know?
Yeah.
The weather's been perfect.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's also just it's a lot prettier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it is really beautiful.
There's a really nice park by our Airbnb that I've gone to go hang out in and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your new album, Sunny Boy, was just released. How do you feel about it?
It's awesome.
Is it really different than your previous album?
It's pretty different, I think. It's it feels a little more buttoned up, a little more professional, I think. Which I think is cool. I think it's a little bit more direct and I've just gotten a little bit better at execution, I think.
What was your writing process for this record? Did you write it all by yourself, or did you co-write for it?
I had a feature with Claude, so that was obviously a co-write. I've done a lot more co-writing on this. I mean, co-writing on 3 songs maybe. And it's
Do you like
fun.
co-writing, or do you like doing it yourself better?
I was kind of a pretentious idiot about the first album. I need to do this all myself, and I think that there were definitely reasons why I wanted to do that, and I'm glad that I did because I kind of basically learned how to do it, how to make music.
Do you produce your first record?
Yeah, the first one I did it. I did the first record I was so I need to do this all by myself kind of thing.
Did you produce anything on record 2?
Yeah, I produced. I don't know. I need to go through and see, but
good chunk of it.
I definitely have production. I either produced or co-produced. I think everything. Besides Escalator.
I think those are always the best records when the artist is super in the production too.
Yeah, thanks.
Because you can feel the most like you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do think it's important to have a clear vision and have somebody directing that vision, I guess.
Do you play? Which instruments do you play?
I'm pretty good at piano, keys, and okay at guitar. So I usually can get by recording stuff on my own. My friend Shane, he plays guitar in the band now, did a lot of the guitar stuff because it was just like a mistake that what I think is a mistake that I made on the first album was alright, I'm not super good at guitar, but I'm just gonna do it just so I can say that I did it all myself, you know. But I'm really glad to have Shane and Steven, who play guitar and drums in the band, the live band now, both recorded on at least a few songs. And I'm really glad to have really good musicians. That's kind of what I'm talking about with the execution.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more.
And we're able to lean on some team members to make it as polished as possible.
Yeah, and that's that was something I was totally missing out on with the first album.
I think they're both really important, awesome experiences, though. You have both now.
Yeah. No, I've been thinking about the next record, which I probably shouldn't be already, but
you can't help it. That's just how the artist brain works.
Yeah, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do the all alone thing again. But there really is just so much to be gained.
Well, if you did it again, you would have so much knowledge from this experience with the record too. So it'd probably be a more polished alone thing.
I'm excited.
What about the album cover?
So Kentaro Okawara, I think is how you pronounce his last name. Jake, my manager, just found him and was like, "Oh, I love this guy's art," on Instagram or something. And he did all the single covers and the album cover, and he's freaking awesome. He lives in Japan. We were kind of talking about the album or the vision before he started doing any of the single or the album covers, and there's a little bit of a language barrier, but we could tell that the vibe was there, and he did amazingly. I love all the art, so.
Yeah, it's really cool. So you blew up on TikTok, and I know everyone brings this up for you, but it's still so crazy that artists can blow up on social media platforms now.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for young musicians that are going down that path, or?
Good question. I mean, I might honestly not be the person to ask because I haven't even posted on TikTok since January or something, and the label's so mad at me about that. But I mean, I would say don't try to manufacture it. I guess I think people can tell when you're trying to manufacture it and make a TikTok hit, and if it is just a TikTok song, which arguably the Put Your Records on Cover was, but if it's only good for TikTok, people aren't even gonna stream it, you aren't even necessarily gonna get a bunch of traction just off of making a good sound as opposed to a good song.
It's a blip of noise, but not a sustainable career. If you don't have anything to back it up.
Yeah, but obviously the most fortunate experience ever for me. So
lightning in a bottle.
TikTok. Yeah, it's the reason I'm here. It's the reason I can do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now. So
if you had to put on a music festival and you were picking 3 headliners, who would your 3 headliners be?
Good question.
Favorite bands of all time?
Good question. I would say Starfucker would be one.
I've got to look up Starfucker. I don't know who Starfucker is.
Yeah, they're freaking awesome. They're so sick. They have that Ronald Gregory Erickson II, I think, song, which you might have heard, din, 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 din,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so cool. They would be one of the headliners. Honestly, maybe Phoebe Bridgers. And then honestly, maybe the Strokes.
All right. So it sounds like Shaky Knees needs to hire you next year to do their lineup.
Seriously.
Your name. How did you come up with your name?
That's a good question.
Have you got to talk to Mitt Romney?
I haven't talked to him, but somebody got somebody in Utah that was interviewing me, was sort of a political journalist, but was doing a music article about me or something, and he got a statement from Mitt Romney, and that was the closest that I ever got. But yeah, he was just I don't know. He wasn't nice, but he wasn't mean. He was he said I wish him all the luck in the world, and he's imitation is the greatest form of flattery. But I haven't talked to him.
How'd you decide on that name?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a very brief brainstorm session before we just landed on that name.
I've been super interested to find out how all the bands here named themselves, because it's so fun.
It'd be awesome to without a second chance, but
To rebrand yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe you
Someday.
can.
Someday.
Maybe you can someday. Did you name yourself before the TikTok blew up?
Yeah, so
okay.
long
So you were
before.
stuck.
It was like I started like the Ritt Momney band like when I was like a senior in high school, like 2017 or something, 2016. And then it sort of like became a solo project, and we just like were not expecting anything to happen.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, it doesn't really matter what the name is.
Now you're stuck.
And now I'm stuck. But yeah.
What's your favorite song on your new record? Like if you tell people just listen to one song, which one would it be? Not the most commercial, but the one that's like here for you.
I think Screw Tape probably would.
That was your favorite, right? Yeah.
I like that one. That's one that like that's one of the only ones that, or the most so I should say, that like I'll listen to it and I'll be like, wow, like this is actually really like it's still. I actually wrote that before I wrote any of the other ones, and it's still just like really like potent. Yeah, I'd probably say that one.
Well, this was Ritt Momney.